The difference between you and an earthworm, which is right here beneath you right now, is just that you can remember almost your entire life, and using that information, you can project and create what you consider as future. What you and almost every human being is suffering is what is causing pain to them, what is their misery, what is their suffering is just this. These two fundamental faculties which set you apart from every other creature, these two faculties are of memory and imagination. So when you say something from the past comes and grabs me and I suffer, past is not suffering. You cannot suffer the past because it does not exist. Nobody can suffer that which does not exist. What you're suffering is your faculty of memory. What happened 10 years ago, you can suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, you can already suffer. This does not mean that you're suffering an yesterday or a tomorrow, that's out of question. What you're suffering is your memory and your imagination. If we take away half your brain, I think you'll do quite fine. What you're asking for is an evolutionary downgrade. If I made you at least a monkey, if not an earthworm, you would be quite happy, kitch. Today you got the mango. Yesterday what happened? You're not bothered. So essentially you're asking for an evolutionary downgrade. Tell me how much we need to turn you back, accordingly that much of your brain will have removed. We have doctors in our ashram, you know. If we downgrade you in an evolutionary scale, you can't remember what happened yesterday, you have no bother about tomorrow, because you can't imagine what is tomorrow, maybe you will be quite peaceful and happy. But what's the point? You have definitely removed a problem, but you have removed all possibilities. That's a crime. Isn't it a crime? You took away all possibilities. That's a crime, isn't it? So, this is all human beings are suffering. They're suffering their memory, they're suffering their imagination, nothing else. You've heard the ghost story? You must have. Yes. So don't fight with your own ghosts, because they're your ghosts. At least enjoy the horror movie. They're all ghosts made up in your mind, at least learn to enjoy them. When you remember something melancholic, feel like a Shakespeare, that you're writing a tragic drama, enjoy it. We've enjoyed Shakespeare, haven't we? Not everything is good about it, nothing good happened to anybody there. Oh, Sadhguru, that was somebody else, I enjoyed it so much, this is me. That is why yoga, so that you don't know which is me and which is somebody else. Union means just that. You don't know which is me and which is somebody.
There is one infinite consciousness which pervades the entire creation, and you are that. Have you ever thought what really stops you from knowing this infinite consciousness that you are? Have you ever thought what really prevents you from knowing your divine infinite nature? It is time and space. Now allow me to explain how time and space have brought this bondage upon you, how time and space have brought these limitations upon you, how time and space make you feel like a little body of flesh and bones and an entity consisting of thoughts and emotions which you call the mind. Now, as I told you that you are the one infinite consciousness, but what does it really mean? You are infinite. What does it really mean? It means you are everywhere in the creation. But do you really feel it? Do you experience it? No, you don't at all feel that. You don't at all experience that. In fact, most of you don't even believe it that you are the infinite consciousness. Right? So why don't you feel that? It is because of the limitations of time and space. The limitation of a space is present in the form of your physical body, and the limitation of time is present in the form of your mind. So body is nothing but the limitation of space on your infinite nature, and mind is nothing but the limitation of time on your infinite nature. Now you can see that yourself. What does the body do? You feel that you are the body, which means you are where this body is, right? Wherever this body is present, there you think you are. You feel that at no other place you exist, right? If you are in India, you are not present in America. Right now, you are in your house, which means that you exist at no other place in the universe. But the real you is present everywhere. So body is the limitation of a space on your infinite nature. In the same way, time has brought this limitation too in the form of your mind. What actually is time? It is nothing but past and future. And if you look closely, you will find that the thoughts in your mind are related either to the past or to the future. Now tell me, where do you experience yourself? You experience yourself in the past or in the future? You experience yourself neither in the past nor in the future, right? You experience yourself in the timeless present moment. The movie of past and future plays on the screen of timeless you, and you identify with that movie, forgetting that you are the screen on which this movie is playing, forgetting that it's all because of you that this movie of past and future exists. The thing is, past and future belong to the body. They don't belong to the real you. It's your body which has the past. It's your body only which will have the future. And you are so strongly identified with your body that you feel you are it. And because of this, whatever has happened with this body, you feel it all happened with you. This is why you give so much importance to your past and to the future. Once you become firmly convinced that you are not the body, then do you think that your mind will move in the past or in the future? No, not at all. So you have to cut off all ties with your body. And by this, I only mean that you have to recognize that you are so strongly identified with your body. As I always say, keep your body fit by regular exercise and healthy diet. But at the same time, recognize that you are completely apart from it, that you are the consciousness in which this body exists. You are the consciousness in which this mind exists. Recognition is all that is needed. Once you recognize that you are not the body, once you clearly recognize that you are not the mind, then what you really are in your essence will get revealed to you. You will experience the real you only when you clearly recognize what is not you. So keep pouring awareness on this body-mind complex and see for yourself that there is a clear gap between the real you, the consciousness, and this body-mind complex. And I'm telling you, the only way to go beyond suffering is to recognize that you are not this body-mind complex. Because suffering happens only when you think that you are the body. What happened in the past disturbs you. Why? Because you think you're the body. It all happened with you. But once you recognize that you are not the body, then whatever happened in the past has no power to disturb you. Whatever will happen to this body won't be able to disturb you once you recognize that you are not the body. And once you recognize that you are not the body, then you are in for a surprise. The mind then will automatically become silent, because the mind moves only when you think you are the body. Once this firm conviction comes in your mind that you're not the body, the mind will become silent. And in that silence, you will experience the gap between the real you and this body-mind complex.